We've been talking a lot this week about the phenomenon of meme coins. One example was President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump launching their own digital tokens in the days leading up to Monday's inauguration. Yesterday on Squawk Box, Andrew asked BlackRock CEO Larry Fink this question.
Are you planning on issuing any either meme coin ETFs or anything like that now that the animal spirits seem to be very much alive?
I think the Sorkincoin should.
Sorkincoin. We got to do a squawk coin. We've talked, Becky and I, we talked about a squawk coin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, from Larry's lips to somebody else's ears, in the hours following that exchange in Davos, someone actually did launch a Sorkincoin. It was not authorized by Andrew. He didn't know anything about this. Andrew joins us on the Squawk Newsline this morning. Andrew, this must have come as a shock. Such a shock that Andrew can't respond. I think we're having trouble with the audio here.
No.
You got it?
Here we are.
Okay.
Greetings from Switzerland. I was going to say strangely flattering, but completely unauthorized. We don't know who created it. It's a very strange thing to watch this thing go. It's now apparently had some kind of volume of $170 million with an implied market cap at one point I think of $45 million. It's now down to 2.7 million, so it's losing value. But I think I just want to tell all of the viewers, this is not me. I have no affiliation with it. CNBC has no affiliation with it. BlackRock has no. This is some folks out there who hopefully are great viewers of ours who enjoy what we do, but we have absolutely nothing to do with this. So please understand all of the risks associated with that. And but it's fascinating, Becky, just to see the phenomenon of it and to actually watch what's happened online, watching Twitter, recognizing that what you see happening is people going onto Telegram and creating these Telegram channels where they're talking about it and pushing it up and down. And, obviously after a couple hours, I didn't even know it existed. Someone sent me a tweet, and then I started to look into it. And you really can understand how these things happen. It's quite interesting. There are some people, by the way, I should mention, who I think were buying into it thinking that we would then pump it on TV. So I just want to be clear. We are not pumping this on TV right now at all. In fact, we're doing the opposite. We're making it clear that this is 100% unauthorized, and this is not anything that we're engaged in. But I imagine that there's some people who would just be happy to see us talking about this. So that unto itself, in a weird way, makes me a little anxious.
Yeah, Andrew, it's great to hear you today. We miss you. When did you hear about this yesterday, and did you first think it was a joke, or tell us about how you heard about it and where you were, what you were doing, what you thought?
I think I got a text from a friend of mine who said, "You're a coin," and I wrote back, "What do you mean?" And then they sent a link to. When it went out very early, there was a period of time it seemed to just rocket it was crazy. And then, of course, they have a picture of me on the thing, so I'm then looking at it to try to understand what's going on and who these people are and how they're doing it. And then there were people on Twitter sending me notes saying, why you should talk about it on Twitter, and here's do you have a Solana account a wallet so that we can send you some of this? I do not own any of this, by the way, at all. I have nothing to do with it again. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Hey,
and that's
Andrew,
what's so
I'm watching
interesting is anybody
it right now.
can create it.
There were 82 transactions before we started talking about it. The transactions have been climbing. It's now 169 and climbing since we've been on TV talking about this. We should probably be clear just to everybody out there. This is not you. This is not authorized. You're right in us talking about it. I think we're boosting it a bit, but this is not something you had anything to do with, any knowledge of, you don't own.
All correct. I have nothing to do with this. Zero.
Yeah.
We're just watching it like everybody else, and it's interesting to understand the phenomenon of how these things get going, and also recognizing how many other fake coins seem to be emerging under other people's names. Ivanka Trump just had the same situation happen earlier in the week. Obviously, her father, the president, actually issued a coin under his own name. Others apparently issued an Ivanka coin that had nothing to do with her, and that also went, wild for a period of time. And it's unclear from a legal perspective, there's nobody to call to say, take this down. It's not It's not like some centralized company where you can say this can't be happening.
This is a very instructive illustration, though, about sometimes what's happening at the edges of this market, right? Yeah. Somebody owned 100% of this thing and sponsored it and put it out there. Other people buy it, and they're, obviously whoever owned it initially has to be selling into it, and there's not even a pretense of there being anything behind it, right? Fundamentally.
There's nothing fundamental about it. There's no, obviously. This is what it is. It's the Wild West, and
it is really instructive to see how this works. Yeah, it is really instructive to see how this works. It's fascinating. I'm sitting here looking at all the numbers on the volume, the buy volume, sell volume, the buys, the sells on it.
Yeah.
And Robert's been checking all this out, too, running the numbers on it.